Change coming to Harris County and how the district attorney deals with misdemeanor pot offenses. Today, DA Kim Ogg explained her new marijuana diversion program. It's set to go into effect on March 1st. That's right. The policy will divert misdemeanor cases out of criminal justice systems and offer a decision-making class instead. Eyewitness News reporter Maya Shea joins us now on exactly how to explain how this all works. Maya?
Well, it's probably one of the most progressive policies in the state of Texas, and everyone who is caught with misdemeanor amounts will be eligible for this diversion. And here's what may surprise you. Misdemeanor levels in Texas is 4 ounces, and we have here actually dried parsley separated into 4 1-ounce bags. So this may seem like, frankly, if this was actually marijuana, it would be a lot of pot, but this is the level, according to the law, that's eligible for diversion here in Harris County and not land you in jail. Surrounded by a host of law enforcement and elected officials, Harris County District Attorney Kim Ogg made her historic announcement, a new diversion program for people caught with misdemeanor amounts of marijuana.
This is not a grab for legislative power. We are not decriminalizing marijuana. We are not legalizing marijuana. We are simply doing something that is within the lawful discretion of every DA in the country.
Anyone caught with 4 ounces, the misdemeanor threshold, or less of pot could be eligible for this diversion program. People will have to pay $150 to take a decision-making class. Mayor Sylvester Turner is among those who are supportive.
Our goal is to find better ways to handle this issue that will benefit the offenders and allow law enforcement to concentrate on those problems that affect our neighborhoods.
The new DA provided charts showing the costs of arresting and prosecuting pot smokers add up to more than $26 million a year. If this program works, those funds and man-hours could be redeployed for more serious offenders.
We're turning to being smart on crime. We're turning to being focused on crime. We're focusing on what's important to the people of this community, which is life, limb, and their property.
The new policy will take effect on March 1st, but everyone involved in the diversion program knows if the program needs tweaking, changes can and will be made. Bottom line, law enforcement in Harris County is turning away from arresting people for smoking pot.
We believe that this program will impact up to 10,000 people a year.
We should note if you are on probation, caught in a drug-free zone, or caught while committing other crimes, you will still be arrested for having pot. And I know we show limits here, like this is the 4 ounce. This is the limit for the misdemeanor threshold. Most people who are caught with it are caught with 1 or 2 grams of pot, much less amounts. This is just a legal threshold.
Okay. It is a lot when we stare at it here.
Yes.
And again,
yeah, but this is parsley.
We should remind everybody, parsley. Maya's been out grocery shopping today.
That's right.
We have some cooking to do.
Thanks
you. A lot.
Houston defies state law, refuses to arrest people for pot. Government furious on March 1st. Harris County and the city of Houston will take an historic step toward freedom and common sense. District Attorney Kim Ogg is rolling out the misdemeanor marijuana diversion program, effectively decriminalizing low-level possession of cannabis. If a cop catches someone with less than 4 ounces of cannabis, the person can avoid being arrested, ticketed, or having to appear in court by agreeing to take a 4-hour, $150 drug education class. The program will not apply to those on probation, on bond, or in a school zone. Ogg is staying true to her campaign promise of reducing arrests for minor drug offenses, recognizing that throwing people in a cage for possessing a plant is a waste of money. We have spent in excess of $250 million, over $250 million, prosecuting a crime that has produced no tangible evidence of improved public safety, said Ogg when she announced the program on February 16. We have disqualified, unnecessarily, thousands of people from greater job, housing and educational opportunities by giving them a criminal record for what is, in effect, a minor law violation. Harris County has spent $26 million every year prosecuting about 10,000 misdemeanor marijuana cases, according to local news ABC 13. $1.7 million is spent testing evidence, $13 million is spent housing marijuana offenders, and an officer spends an average of 4 hours to arrest, transport and book each case. When a suspect is involved in a drug stop, The law enforcement officer executing the stop will advise the suspect of the program and eligibility. The officer will contact OG's office to ensure that the stop is lawful and ensure that the suspect qualifies. Eligible suspects will then sign an acknowledgement form and agree to take a cognitive decision-making class within 90 days. Provided that the suspect completes the 4-hour course, he or she will walk away from the incident with no criminal record. Crime labs will not be required to test any evidence seized, which will be destroyed upon completion of the course. The diversion program has the full support of Harris County Sheriff Ed Gonzalez, Houston Mayor Sylvester Turner and Houston Police Chief Art Acevedo, as well as many state lawmakers. They recognize that law enforcement should focus their efforts on crimes such as burglary and violence. Read more. Security camera footage shows horrendous unprovoked attack on man. We don't want people to go through an arrest, and all that entails, over simple possession of marijuana, said Assistant District Attorney David Mitchum. We don't want the cops spending the hours it takes to book somebody into jail while the burglars conduct their business, because there's no cop on the beat. We're really encouraged by these swift actions by the district attorney, said Ryan Sullivan on behalf of the sheriff's office. And we are looking forward to working with Harris County's criminal justice leadership identifying common-sense solutions to our broken criminal justice system. But there are still plenty of prohibitionists who have no interest in logic and believe cannabis users should have their life ruined. Texas Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick played on the sanctuary city buzzword to voice his displeasure. Image: http://pixel.watch/QUT7. The Lieutenant Governor has said repeatedly regarding sanctuary cities that he does not believe that law enforcement has the discretion to choose what laws to enforce and what laws to ignore, said Alejandro Garcia, Patrick's press secretary. That is his position regarding DAOG's proposal. Montgomery County District Attorney Brett Ligon channeled reefer madness before even hearing the details of the diversion program. Unlike Harris County, Montgomery County will not become a sanctuary for dope smokers, said Ligon in a press release. I swore an oath to follow the law, all the laws, as written by the Texas legislature. I don't get to pick and choose which laws I enforce. Read more. The world can be a cruel place, but thanks to this loving group of women, today it's not so cruel. Of course, he is wrong about this, as district attorneys do have the discretion to carry out initiatives such as the misdemeanor marijuana diversion program. Pre-charge diversion is a lawful exercise of our discretion as district attorneys, OG told Houston Matters. And those decisions are made every single day in prosecutors' offices all over the state and the United States. Even in Texas, prohibitionists are a waning breed. A recent poll found that fewer than 1 in 5 people are against legalization in any form. Support for legalization has increased, with 83% of Texans support legalizing marijuana for some use. 53% would go beyond legal medical marijuana to allow possession for any use. Image: http://thefreethought.com/wp-content/upload/2017/016-350x250text.jpg. A bill is pending in the Texas House to decriminalize possessions of 1 ounce or less of cannabis. The SMART program being implemented in Houston and Harris County will show that decriminalization will not bring madness and chaos, but instead will save government millions of dollars and allow cops to focus on real crime.